Servicing my tankless is starting to have a temper tantrum. Had that running for about 15 minutes. That's 10% vinegar. Usually I get more than that out of it within the first 10 minutes. Last time I serviced it was November 24th, 2019. I'm also going to service the inside. I got a code 92 telling me that my neutralizer has expired. We have a leak. I was wondering why the level went down. I forgot to tighten the cover up. Every year I have to loosen those 4 screws on that plate to unstick the impeller. It gets stuck, and I forgot to tighten them back up. This is what I'm using. You get that at your local hardware store. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's actual clean vinegar. 10% acid instead of the cooking vinegar, which is only 5%. Timcat's having a busy day. I started vacuuming out the bottom and I saw something get sucked in, so I had to empty the vacuum flow. That was a job I didn't plan on doing today, but it was way overdue. I found the part. I don't know what it's for. Okay, so first thing I did was take the igniter out. Gonna clean that with some emery cloth, like Noritz shows on YouTube. And I pulled the burner assembly out. 4 screws. Move this box out of the way. Take that clip off the gas pipe. Lift this tube up and out of the way, and out she comes. Last time I did this, I undid all these individual connectors. You just have to take that one off. You can't see that this is attached to the manifold from looking at it from the front, but by memory I knew that I didn't have to undo all those wires. Less things to remember. That's my igniter wires. I already forgot what that's for. I'll figure it out when I put it back together. And another thing, take a picture of it before you start. Take multiple pictures close up of all 4 corners. Because when I took the old neutralizer tank out, this fell off and I didn't know where it went. And it was hanging down here. I went, uh-oh. I referred to my pictures and I didn't actually get a picture of this top corner, but I could see a white wire with black tape going up that direction. And that clean spot on there tells me that this was clipped on. That clean spot up there. That looks like a temperature sensor for water. It probably wouldn't have worked right if I didn't get that back exactly where it was supposed to be. Next, I'm going to take out the blower, make sure that's clean. Might be a bunch of dandelion fuzz in there or something like that. And that's a full service. Right now she's full of vinegar. It's been soaking for about 5 hours. I closed the service valves and turned off the pump. Actually, that one I forgot to close the last time I purged it. Now another thing you got to clean out, blow this out. I'm going to vacuum it out. I don't have a compressor down here and I'm too lazy to go get it. Another thing to clean is this. I almost missed that. Look how many holes. That's probably why it's misbehaving. Look how many holes have debris in them. Huh. So I'm going to vacuum this out and then I'm going to get the leaf blower and give her a good blow job. Right there, that dirt with those holes. Probably why it's misbehaving. There's a little bit of wind today, and as soon as I took the igniter out, a bunch of debris came out of there. Those look like burners. So there you have it. I'm going to stop the camera and proceed to take the fan out now. So I have the inducer fan out, and it doesn't look too shabby. I'll give it a brushing with a light brush. There's just a tiny little bit of dust on it. Decently clean in there. So I've cleaned the igniter, and now I remember where this wire goes. And then these two here, pretty straightforward. And then I have to reconnect the burner assembly wire. Tough to do with a camera. There we go. So one last thing to do. There's only one more wire to connect. And that's for the neutralizer. I don't know what it senses in the neutralizer. It'll throw a code though if it's not connected probably. So I'm going to put the neutralizer tank, the new one, in and fire it up. Well, first I got to flush the vinegar out of it. And second, I got to have a shower. Haven't had a shower for 3 days because I had no hot water. So cross your fingers that this works. Okay, I got everything back together. I just turned on the water. Check for leaks. I got the cover on that sensor. I'm just purging the vinegar out right now before I fire it up. Just go full blast. I'm actually purging it out of the TP valve, temperature pressure valve, straight down to the drain. I've got that plumbed into my floor drain. These bloody TP valves always leak. I'll get in just the right position. Okay, so that should be pretty much purged. And now I'm going to purge the I've got this hot tap on. I'm going to purge the air out of that line. I guess there was a little bit of vinegar in there. Something wrong. It's not firing up. Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to plug in the fan. No inducer. Gotta find the other end where that goes. Be right back. Fired right up. Forgot to plug the fan motor in. Tip and trick. Always put your connectors back on as you assemble parts back. It's good. This thing here, I don't know what that was for, but it was laying in the bottom here. I think the installer took it off to change the mode of it or something, the elevation, I think it is. You take that connector off, yeah. High elevation disconnect. You pull this off of there. This is just probably a shorted loop. That's what that was. I'm at a high elevation here. It's not as scary as it looks, guys. Seriously. This is the second time I've done a major service to this. The first time I've changed the neutralizer. You can do it yourself. Spoke too soon. I gotta drain it again. I forgot to clean the screen. I just did it last week, trying to get this going. But I better do it again because all that cleaning solution was being circulated through that, so it's probably plugged. Got the circ pump going. The flow was so restricted that the circ pump wouldn't work. This is triggered by motion sensor. I got it on full on manual right now. And it's going into the buffer tank. That's that 5 gallon, I don't know how many gallons, 10 gallon hot water tank. I want to show you something. This is the flow, right? Somebody starts filling the bathtub. It's full on hot. With some more calcium came out. Kind of purging the bottom of that 10 gallon tank now, stirring up the shit in there. And still have good flow. 3 people could shower at once. Actually going to open both bathtubs and show you that flow. The old lady's bathtub is over here. About half flow now, but that's full on 2.5 inch pipes wide open. You gotta like it. Don't be shy. Do it yourself. You can do it.